Hot 97.5.
Are we starting?
We are indeed starting.
Okay.
And as you can tell, this is Jax, and I am joined by Cool 98.7's Wish right now.
You're not going to ask me about pop culture again, are you?
No. It's not time for that. Later on this week.
Okay.
Later on this week, we'll get to that because Wish doesn't know pop culture. But we need to discuss something that happened earlier today. Now, many of you may or may not know, Wish and we share an office.
I allowed him to work in the same office as me. I got to it first.
You had no pull in that decision-making. Okay. We're in the same office, and then you get a phone call today.
Yes, my phone rang, which my phone doesn't ring, actually.
It never rings.
The only way for my phone to ring, if you call our regular line, if you want to speak to me directly, it has to be transferred to me. Every other phone will ring. Jax, if you call our regular line, he can pick it up.
Right.
I can't.
Right.
So somebody transferred this call to me, and I don't know who it was.
I don't know.
But, yeah, I got this phone call, and I said, typically when I pick up the phone, it's for me specifically because somebody transferred the call to me.
Right.
So I picked up, and this woman's like, hey, do you work for a media company? I go, yeah. And she's like, what's your job title? I said assistant brand manager. And she's like, would you consider yourself like a journalist and someone who's like a news gatherer? And I said, that's part of what I do, yes. And she's like, okay. And then she started asking me, I don't even know if she said that I was going to participate in a survey, but all of a sudden I was participating in one.
Right.
And so she was asking me about my job title and how I go about, and about news gathering. And then all of a sudden, I was getting drilled.
Oh, I noticed.
About questions.
Because it would seem like, you're over there on the phone and I can't hear what she's saying, but you just kept saying, yep. And I was just like, what? And then you said South Korea. And I'm like, what kind of conversation is this?
Yeah, so she was asking me questions about relations between USA and Japan. And she was like, do you think Japan, do you think that the relations between USA and Japan should be better? And do you think that Japan does a good job with, influencing the Asian, politics and Asian economy? That's why I kept saying, yep. Mm-hmm. And why did I say South Korea? Well, she said, which Asian country do you feel is the most important to the U.S.'s relationship to Asia? So I said South Korea, and she said why.
You seemed very confident in that answer.
Well, I just South Korea obviously I think has similar stances as us in terms of North Korea and China.
Sure.
I don't really care about Japan.
And this continued on for several minutes.
Like 15 minutes. This person keeps me on the phone. Are we almost done?
Yeah,
How many questions are left? There's like 3 or 4 more. I'm sorry. And I don't know why I kept doing the survey. I don't know why I didn't hang up on her. I didn't know why I said I have to go. But I was so busy, and I'm doing all these questions about USA-Japan relations.
Right.
Why?
And during this time, I was getting aggravated too because I was doing several things. Like I was in and out of the studio and here, back to the office, back then here, and I came back there. If I went back there one more time and you were still on the phone with that person, I was not going to be happy. I was going to grab that receiver and tell them to, I can't say what I wanted to say to them right now, but it wouldn't have been pleasant.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you see CNN or someone post an article that says, Americans feel this about USA-Japanese relations, well, I had an input on that on that survey, so you're welcome.
None of that is fake news.
That's right. And it was mostly yes, or fair, or somewhat agree. I was all of that. What I need to do is find out who the heck transferred that call to me. When somebody calls saying, hey, we're doing a survey on USA-Japan relations, say, we're a radio station, goodbye. That's the correct answer.
And you obviously know it wasn't me because my phone didn't ring before your phone rang. So, yeah. So, I don't know who transferred that.
I hate that girl.
Yeah, I don't care for her either. So, So what's the deal with survey takers? Come on.
Yeah, right.
You got to go, I know. What? You got a joke or anything?
No, but I have an idea for a snack.
Okay.
Okay, so it'll be like goldfish. It'll be a similar, like a cheddar cheese snack or whatever. But it won't be in the shape of goldfish. It'll be in the shape of like music notes or like microphones or speakers, and we'll call them sound bites. Isn't that a great snack?
Cool 98.7's Wish, everybody.
I'll be here all week.
All right, it's Jax for Hot 97.5. More music after.